as heaven is far from there, that's how my thought is far from your thought. Now, if you want to marry a girl, want to marry a man of a people, please, you have to discover how the man thinks. You see, because you're going to live with that thought. Thought itself is life and destiny. Can I say it again? I said thought itself. The moment you know the way you think, you will know how your future look like. But some people don't understand the mystery of thinking definitely. Excuse me, can I tell you something? In 32 years of preaching, though I didn't start at the beginning, one of the ways to know people I must continue with in the process of ministry is their ability to buy into what I'm saying. Yes. If I am saying something continuously and you're failing in it, I will lose hope on you. After a time, I will stop talking to you personally. If I keep on pointing something to you, and the more I point it, the more you ignore what I'm pointing, I believe you have chosen to die. You see, you mold character from thought. So if you want to affect people's character, you impart their thought. You impart their thought, definitely. People leave out what they think. They will not tell you what they are thinking, but when you see them walking, you know what they are thinking. If somebody is not buying into what you are saying, then the person does not want to share destiny with you. And because Satan has already destroyed her thought. Nobody can be greater than the readiness of that person to adopt a particular thought that will move her forward. When you see a blessed man, a man that God has blessed, what you should do is to get close to that person and see the thought that is making the person rich. And see the what? When you see a woman that you admire, a man that you admire, you get close to the woman and see what is making this man this. There must be thought, definite thinking. And your thought is you. When God wants to change you, Acts of Apostles chapter 3, 19 and 20, he will say, get converted. You cannot get converted without thought transformation. If you look at the girl Esther, please hear me. Can you listen? Esther was born a slave. That was not the end of the story. Mordecai started feeding on that girl's thought. Can I tell you why it was possible? It was possible because Esther wanted her thought to be fed. There is no destiny that does not make demand on thought impartation. Sometimes I've seen some young girl that say, some people call me and say, hey, Daddy, you are my Mordecai. I say, I'm not. I'm not your Mordecai because you cannot adopt a thought. You don't look like somebody who has met me. There is a number of years you will meet a man. You start deflating the man's thought and character. Let me say it again. I said there is a number of years you will meet a man. You start deflating a man's thought and the man's character. Now, if you've met a man for 5 years and you are not representing the man's character and thought, then you have denied the man's presence. You have denied the man's labor in your life. And if that is 5 years, then the man should leave you alone. Is it too much? I give you a gift. If the devil takes over the character of a girl or a boy, nobody can cast it out. You are a deliverance minister, and Satan has taken over somebody's character. Don't pray. If you try to lay hand on that girl, you will suffer. You don't cast out character. You don't cast out bad character. You don't cast out corrupted character. You don't cast it out. If demonism has gotten to character, then it is late. Don't pray. You can't pray. I say, if that devil have damaged somebody's character, you can't pray for the person. If somebody is poor because of character, you can't pray for prosperity. Character must change. It has to change before new things can happen. If somebody says character is not enough and is asking you to pray, he wants to kill you, the person has planned to kill you, and you must accept to that. Excuse me. God made a lot of promises to you, and suddenly you want to get married to continue in your life in a positive way, and you met a young man, and your Sunday school teacher or pastor didn't tell you to weigh the destiny of that thought. And he's making empty promises to you on prophecy. You can't look at this boy and know that there's something this boy will not be. You should look. I didn't know early. I know late, but I want you to start knowing. When somebody comes to me and says, Shepherd, there's something, I started with prophecy, where we can lay hands on people and say all manner of things. Some of those prophecies failed. I said many of them failed. Do you know why it failed? We prophesied from ignorance. We didn't look well. Some prophecies are prompted by emotions. I said, yeah. That is why there are ministries. I told you before, if you meet a pastor who is focusing on prayer, everything, knife at you, or he's focusing on healing, or he's focusing on deliverance, or he's focusing on prophecy or warfare, run. These things I mentioned will fail him. But if you're hearing me now and you're a witch, and you are, I will not care about you. When I am done, you will be punished. As I'm preaching now, fire of judgment is coming up on the head of a witch. I don't need to know where you are sitting or whether you are online. It doesn't matter. If you're looking at me now and I'm preaching God's word, you will suffer when I'm done. So why will I say, Sister Comfort Afolabi, I saw you when I was preaching that you are a wizard. Who have time for you? You will tell yourself when the service is over. It's not me you will tell. The sword of God will find your soul. I said the sword. Somebody didn't say, yeah. And then somebody said, Shema, you're bold. I said, why wouldn't I be? Excuse me, just pay attention to me. You don't duplicate my intelligence. And to God be glory for it. Let me tell you something. I go on what I call hallowed revelation. I'm taking it in 5 minutes. What is called hallowed revelation? Let me say this, what I mean by hallowed. There are knowledge that is as high as God. I said there are knowledge that is as high as God. There are revelations, God. You know, I don't know what I've told you, that God will never be liberal about revelation. God is not kind to men through revelation. Did you hear what I said? I said God is not what? He's not kind to men through revelation. No. Revelation is something that it has economic value. That means you buy it. And God doesn't only choose sell revelation. He chooses who buys. By the power of his omnipotence. Can I say it again? I say God chooses by the power. Yes. I say he chooses who buys. That is why